Playing against Yeoman 5. Who, I've seen him on Twitter before, but I'm not sure exactly what he plays. Let's see. So we win the die roll. And yeah, we're not going to mulligan this hand. We have a turn 3 cryptic, so we'll keep it, which is usually pretty good on the play. Round 4 of the modern MCQ. We're going to go turn 1 for a suspend search in case our life total is relevant. No idea. Still waiting on him right now. Okay, they kept, so we're off to the races. So we're going to suspend search on turn 1, and we're going to pass. They're on a Temple Garden deck. Okay. Giver runes. Okay, this should generally be good for us. Oh, want to know what he's on. Oh, I thought you said, do I know what he's on? Well, I mean, it looks like some sort of Druid Blade. Okay, interesting. That is also a very interesting draw. Druid Blade, huh? I mean, I don't really think it's going to affect many of my decisions here, but... They only have 2 mana this turn. They're going to attack. They're just passing. Okay, so we're definitely going to be going for the Acid Moss this turn. I want to be getting... Let's see. We have this coming off. I need 2 green. I don't want to get green with this. I want to get blue with this. So this should get a green source. Should it get green-blue, though? It could. So let's get Breeding Pool. And then this will come off. This will get Island. That could get Hollow Fountain, and then this could get Temple Garden. Either way. We draw Breeding Pool. Yeah, this is true. It doesn't really matter too much. I think I'm going to play the Stomping Ground here. No, I play the Breeding Pool here because I can hold up Cryptic and play a tap land next turn. So let's go Breeding Pool into... we're definitely going to Acid Moss this one because they could sack this in response. So we're going to Acid Moss this one. What do they got? Eladamri's Call? That's fine. They're going to probably get Devoted Druid, is what I would assume. But it might be a bird or something. Again, like, the games you go turn 3 Acid Moss on the play are just so good, which is another reason why I love it in this deck. Even against, like, not decks where, like, mana is relevant, just when it's your turn 3 of 5 mana and they have 1, like, you're so far ahead. And it doesn't even matter that we have... Casting Verdict's interesting, yeah, so... Yeah, they get Devoted Druid. We still have, access to 2 blue, so we're definitely doing fine here. 2 white, if we need to. And now we have Cryptic in to kill them, so I think we're going to be good this game. 2 Giver, and they have no 3rd land. Or no, I guess, yeah, no 3rd land. So yeah, we're definitely... this game looks like it's basically done. We're going to play Steam Vents and pass. Just one of the benefits to playing Bring to Light, or this style of deck, is that, like, yes, so I could let this happen. We'll take one. So we have no reason to show them we have Cryptic Command in our deck, so we're just going to untap and kill them. Cool. We'll just play this tapped. And we'll float some mana. And we're going to play this. Valakut and 6 mountains. All right, there's game one. So against green-white, what we presume is Druid. Want all the removal. I don't know that they're necessarily playing Blade in this version or not, so these are more kind of interesting slots that we could play. Remand is not amazing. We definitely don't want Acid Moss, even though they kind of won us that game. We really don't want to die to their combo, so I think I'm going to leave Path in. Urge Size Command isn't amazing. This card's not amazing either. I think Remand's probably better, so I could see cutting it. They can fetch a combo piece off of it. What combo piece do they fetch? It's possible I want to board in something for... I think Pia should be in our deck anyways because it can kill things very effectively. I don't know if I want to go as far as board in this. I already have an Abrade to deal with. Oh, Viridian Longbow. Okay. So they get the Viridian Longbow, they make infinite mana, and then they can continuously untap their guy. Okay, that's really cool. I didn't realize that's how that worked. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, exactly. So with Druid, you can basically make infinite mana, and then it's not even about infinite mana. It's just that you equip it, and then you ping, you untap, you ping, you untap, and you're, and you win. So we got to cut one card here. I'm not sure about this. Still on the fence, but it might be worth it. On the draw, remands aren't great. Drawn from Dreams isn't amazing either. So that's probably what'll get cut. And then the thing is, I wouldn't be able to respond. Teferi I really like because it's going to bounce anything. So I like it over this. I think we're going to try this. I don't want any of these cards. All right, let's try this. Another reason why I don't really love Knight of Autumn, if I'm not even going to board it in where it's a Stoneforge matchup. Okay, this hand has no removal. It has... We didn't see any spells, so let's wait till we see spells first before we board those in. This hand has no mana, or has no removal. It does have, like, a Steve on turn 2, and it has, like, Bring to Light we could play on turn 4. We could die on turn 3, though. But with redraws, I think you have to keep this hand. They have the Giver too, so now our removal's even worse. We draw to Fairy, which is going to be fine. We get to bounce the Giver. Okay, there's the Stoneforge Mystic. This is going to probably get Batterskull. Yep. So we're not dying from combo anytime soon, so that should give us the amount of time we need, but we'll see. We'll get Breeding Pool. We do need to draw lands. We did draw a land. I think I just go this into this. And we're going to fetch white so that we can play Teferi. Also, we can play Verdict if we draw it. They're more likely just going to pass and put Batterskull in play. Looks like that's what they're doing. So the question is, do we want to sack this? I think the answer is still yes. Because we have a play we want to make that requires us to get mana. We draw Path. Okay, that might change things a bit. So what we can do here is we can Teferi bounce the Giver of Runes, and then when they put the Batterskull in play, we can Path the Batterskull. So I don't hate that. I think I want to play this Teferi and then bounce this. That's fine. Protection from blue. I mean, we're still going to bounce this because it's going to send them back a lot. Draw Remand. That's not a great card here. They're going to put in the Batterskull, which is fine. We're not going to Path yet because we don't want them having the mana for this turn. We'll see how they attack here. They're sending both at Teferi, so if I Path this, I basically just prevent 4 life gain, or I can just wait and Path something else. I mean, they're still above 18 anyways, so it's not like this Path is going to give us a clear way to win. Also, they're definitely going to play the Giver back. So, if I Path the Batterskull, though, it might mean they don't play Giver. I think I Path this Batterskull. It's going to slow them down a lot. We're going to get the Temple Garden here. Yeah. The Fairy's still going to die, but that's fine. Like, we're still just going to set up, like, we're setting up to win the game, so we just, again, have to not die here. Next turn we have these two. We do want to hit a land drop, though, so I might do this on my main phase. They're going to probably play the Giver and then bounce the Batterskull back end of turn, which makes this Remand not great. Ranger Captain of Eos. So that is a very good card against Bring to Light because you can sack it in between and then you can't cast the Scapeshift. They get Forge Tender. Interesting. And they can actually equip the Batterskull next turn. So it's not amazing. We definitely need a land this turn. If I get the land this turn, I can force them to crack. Oh, they're actually just doing this now anyways. Okay, that's fine. We don't draw the land, so I think I play this Coatl. I could draw Bolt. That's true also, but they did it on the upkeep. So I can Coatl here, and then it depends what I want to get. I probably want to keep my options open for Steve and Remand. It would suck if I draw exactly Bolt, but we want to land here. That is not a land. So, yeah, we're probably dead this game. This is probably an equip. This one is getting remanded. This one means I can't win the game. So, so this actually worked out fine. So now if they have the Vizier or a way to get the other card, then we lose because they have the Shalai to infinite pump. So I really want to draw a land here to get a verdict. And we don't. So now we can't even Teferi to bounce the Druid. So... I think I just play another Ice Fang here. Okay, we draw a land. Now I can still hold up Remand. I'm not going to attack here. We just have to hope they don't have combo here. If they don't have combo, I think we're going to win because then we can Bring to Light. They're going to replay the Shalai. You know, it's funny. I might just let this resolve. They have Barenton Forge Tender, and then we get Verdict. Because I do want this to get verdicted away. So, it's funny. I might just not remand this. Because what else could they play? They'd have to play exactly Ranger Captain, but then we can remand that. So I think I let this happen. So they have Brenton Forge Tender and one other card in their hand. So this other card has to be good. They have blue in their deck. What are they doing? Untap, that's fine. Are they just gonna like equip the Batterskull? They're equipping Batterskull, that works. We're definitely gonna be blocking here, since our guys are dying anyways. Okay. So now we can just go Bring to Light for Verdict. I can't sneak in an attack because I don't have Death Touch and they just block. So, and the 1 damage is not useful right now, or it doesn't matter. So we get Supreme Verdict. Okay. So now any land wins us this game because we have the Scapeshift already. There's just no reason to be cheesy. If they're at 19 and it's relevant, I would, but it's just, there's not really a reason to. We know they have Forge Tender, and now they have 2 blanks that we don't know about in their hand. This is probably equip the Batterskull. Yeah, so now, first off, we can Teferi to bounce this, so that's great. And then if we draw a land, we just win the game. We draw another Remand. I still think Teferi bouncing is our best play here. We're going to leave open. Let's play Teferi. 1 second. Not this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be bouncing, not the Batterskull, we'll bounce the Forge Tender. Oops. Just make sure that worked. Yeah. Okay, so we draw the land, so that's a win, right? We didn't draw any, no mountains, we have Teferi in play, so I think we just win now. Scapeshift. And we win. Cool. So we beat the Blade deck. That game definitely came down to them not having combo the other turn, but we had some remands to give us protection. And the verdict was obviously very clutch. So yeah,